Well, in today's edition of How to Kill Your Brand, Wendy's is going to start testing Uber-style surge pricing. Now, if you're not familiar with what that is, they lovingly refer to it as dynamic pricing. And to give you a little thing here of how this works, so Uber does this when they have less drivers, the prices may go up. When they have more drivers, the prices may go down. That makes sense for something like Uber, even though Uber is trash as it is because it's a horrible platform that rips off its employees. But that works for Uber because there's kind of a availability problem there. This is Wendy's. It's fast food. There should be no surge pricing. Why would I go to a place that's going to do this? And I'll read you some more here in a minute, but let me get another image up for you guys here to look at. You can go to the Today website. I have an AP article also pulled up. There's multiple places that are showcasing this information. So let me pull up another image for you. So as you can see up there, mid-February, Kirk Tanner, the new CEO and president of Wendy's, I don't know where these guys come from since they obviously have no business sense, shared with analysts they would be rolling out new plans to improve company profits, including digital menu boards that would be more easily able to change price on items. Basically, you're not going to know what the price of anything is. They're going to change it based on peak times. I'm going to guess their lunch rushes are going to get more expensive, and then their slow times are going to get cheaper, or vice versa. But I just don't see it being that way. I don't see it being like, I'm going to go to Wendy's when it's not busy because it's going to be cheaper for... I doubt that's going to be the case. I think it's going to be just more expensive all around. This is not what fast food needs to be doing. Wendy's should really be looking at McDonald's. Not that McDonald's did surge pricing, but that higher prices on the consumer is not going to bode well. Hopefully this idiot's out. I have not had Wendy's in a while, actually. Multiple issues. A few of the locations where I'm at are kind of dirty. I don't blame the staff when they've got so much else going on. I know that's their job, but when they have to focus on other things with reduced staff, something's going to fall apart. And I blame corporate leadership for not supplying these restaurants with what they need. This is just going to create more problems. And I think that once this takes its course, we're going to see a trend of slimming the business down, as we've already seen with places. If you guys haven't heard, and I'll try to cover it here in a bit, Outback Steakhouse is closing 41 locations. Not that I've eaten there really either, but still the fact that they're closing and the reason for, that's another video, and I'll have to get into that to kind of leave some complaints there because it's just crap anyway. But yeah, this is a CEO who thinks he's got a bright idea, who's looking at an unrelated business model and trying to put it in. I'm not aware of other restaurants that do this kind of pricing that are fast food, but if they're trying to mock fast casual, or if they're trying to mock ghost kitchens in terms of pricing, this is not the way to go. Consumers are not going to a Wendy's expecting to pay the prices they would from like a ghost kitchen, and ghost kitchens are crap anyway. But did say here that shares of Wendy's fell slightly on Tuesday morning. Let me pull up another image here. And so we really don't have an idea of when this is going to happen. It just says by 2025, the fast food restaurant chain will begin testing dynamic pricing, which is time-based pricing strategy that companies use to increase prices for the services or items depending on the time of demand. It is similar to surge pricing on Uber app when there are fewer drivers. So based on that, I mean, maybe it will be that when they slow down, they're going to like double the cost of food. But if that's the case, I'm not going to want to wait in line. Fast food generally gets busy during their busy times, and most people don't have 30, 40 minutes to wait in a line because that's where we're at. So I don't care if it's a $2 burger during their non-peak time or non-peak pricing time. I'm not going to wait in line for that. And any fast food place that tries this, they're losing my business. Wendy's hadn't necessarily lost my business. I'm just not there that often, but this will be definitely something that sticks out in my mind that I will not be eating there. I just won't. And you should probably do the same too. Really what you should be looking to if you want to support companies in light of anything, and I know we're not supporting some of those companies because stuff going on overseas, but if you're going to do these, look for places that are actually looking to make pricing changes based on consumer feedback. I'm looking at McDonald's here. McDonald's is supposed to be reducing their prices this year and bringing back a dollar menu. Now, they haven't made an official announcement. They've just said they're looking into it, and multiple CEOs have commented on this. But if McDonald's were to bring back their cheaper menu items, I would definitely be probably eating theirs in betweens. Again, I took on a weight loss journey. I lost a lot of weight, but I still do eat fast food. It is still possible to do so. Anybody tells you can't, that is ridiculous. It isn't how you do it. I'll be glad to share any information with you. Do you have any questions or comments on this? What are your thoughts on Wendy's doing dynamic pricing? Would you still be eating there if they do this? I mean, what do you think it's going to look like?